Why hello YouTube, Sarcastic Raptor here, welcome back to another video. We're playing more Sins of Solar Empire Rebellion, Sins of the Prophets. And at the moment, we're playing this UNSC Lordhood. We're being attacked at Parvenium by a decent sized Covenant fleet. They've got a super cruiser here and a bladder ship. And it's just crashed, which is fantastic. Because why wouldn't it crash a few seconds into a video? Oh god, this mod. Right, we're back in the game and we'll just try this again. So we're being attacked at Parvenium by the Covenant. If this crashes again, I'm just not going to record Sins of the Prophets until I can get it working fully, because it does this every time. Start a new series, looks like it's working. Doesn't crash, get about 3 or 4 episodes in, so you're finally starting to getting committed to it. Then it just keeps crashing. That's a super cruiser, that needs to die.
UNSC frigate reporting in.
Hunker down. We're going dark.
Looks like you're ready. Commanding online. LC on here. Frigate ready for action.
Alright, the super cruiser needs to die. We're just going to say very regularly. Definitely need more ships to be flooded into this area.
Orbital structure complete.
I don't want to go mad for money though, because I want to build the Infinity.
What can I do for you? Your order? Net cannon is hot. Ready for duty.
We have engaged the enemy, trying to take this super cruiser down. We have got this fleet spinning around. Savey save.
Ready for duty. Let me tell you what I know for.
Artifact Terra.
Where am I needed, Commander? Ready for duty.
Ah, oh, I missed that. That needs to die.
Ready for duty. Ready for duty.
Build the Infinity. Some more housing refits.
Research order complete. Inbound UNSC reinforcements.
Oh my god, this is a clusterfuck. All the archer missile pods. See, someone actually pulls the video and you can actually see the Mac round fire, but it is actually a round. if you pause this video at a certain point, or pause the Mac firing and catch it in the right point.
UNSC forces have engaged the enemy. Inbound UNSC reinforcements.
LCM Class Cruiser reporting for duty.
All weapons fully and operational.
I have to get more ships. I want a fleet here. Scratch again, cunt. So annoying. Why is it doing it all the time? Bear with me again. Alright guys, I think we're going to try this one more time. What have I done? Oh no, it's just been weird. Gotta go back to fucking fighting this fleet now.
UNSC frigate reporting in. Purge navigation. Bring weapon systems online.
It's ridiculous. I've never had so much issue with Sins of the Sun Empire before this new version of Sins of the Prophets. Just crashes. What for me?
I know more. Destroyer ready for duty. Where am I needed, Commander?
I'm sorry about this, guys. I'm probably gonna bin playing this until they do something with it, or until I work out what the issue is. But I'm gonna message them and ask, because it's getting to a sort of a joke now, where it's winding me up, because there's about 3 or 4 series I've cancelled. It does waste a lot of time. Please don't crash when I'm shutting this battle off again. Please. Covenant destroyers, very cool ships. Why are you running away? There's a lot of Mac guns firing at us.
Inbound UNSC reinforcements.
Resolve and discipline. Well, he's going to not have much resolve after this. Save. Right.
Inbound UNSC reinforcements.
UNSC frigate reporting in.
I want like 2 separate battle groups, I think. Oh, Punic.
Destroyer reporting.
Literally be saving a lot during this. Have we got this fully upgraded? Yeah, we do.
Covenant will learn to fear my
Raptor. What does the UNSC think of us? Phoenix, giving you a detail.
Start upgrading some of these ships, I think.
Inbound UNSC reinforcements. Flight 2 on station. Package complete.
Yeah, a lot of save during this, guys. I might be able to continue with this series if I just save it regularly, like every minute.
Refit comes on standby status, Commander. Inbound UNSC reinforcements.
So, time strikes. I think we've got everything researching now, don't we? Yeah. Repurposed shipyards. Yeah, we want this to be even higher.
Orbital structure complete. Orbital structure complete.
Where's that a stage where we need as many ships as possible now?
Inbound UNSC reinforcements. UNSC forces have engaged the enemy.
Oh, hello.
UNSC cannot afford your request at the moment. Planet-side infrastructure complete.
What's your business?
Orbital structure
Decent sized Covenant fleet there.
complete. Flip space jump complete. Orbital structure complete. Inbound UNSC reinforcements. Orbital structure complete. Planet-side infrastructure complete.
Yeah, get more construction ships quickly, please.
Orbital structure complete.
Phoenix class refit complete.
Let's get these anchor stations. So the anchor station, I think you only really see it in Halo Reach,
Orbital structure complete.
I believe, which is a star base above Reach, obviously.
Reinforcements. Research order complete.
Let's not outstay our welcome.
UNSC cannot afford your request at the moment.
No, Infinity's nearly built, that's excellent. So, a bit of Halo trivia. Let's find one of them, for example. So, this big old boy, the Punic, this ship essentially was the only real UNSC ship they had up until you started seeing some of the later UNSC ships, or when they didn't have a numerical advantage. This thing could actually go toe to toe with a lot of Covenant ships, but the UNSC had so few of these, so they literally were essentially command ships, sort of like fleets that would lead an entire battle group or sector. So I think you had like the Musashi, however you say it, someone probably butchered that, and the Trafalgar, the only two known Punics I know of, but there probably are more. Yeah, there you go.
Planet-side infrastructure complete. Inbound UNSC reinforcements.
Just grab getting Infinity to head here as well.
Command is online. Research order complete.
Oh, he's attacking Roost, okay.
We are ready to wage war. All crew, race for acceleration.
I had a horrible feeling he might attack here.
Inbound UNSC reinforcements.
What's that, a
Research order complete.
1 hour rest? Getting way too close to my Mac guns. Your message a lot more something up.
Research order complete.
Do not know. Enemy ship destroyed. We just reached the 15-minute mark, so we'll save. We'll save again for about 18 minutes. What are you doing? CCS battlecruiser, so this was the same thing as the Truth and Reconciliation. This was the mainstay of the Covenant fleet, essentially. Oh, Stridents were. And these were super advanced UNSC ships, close to the end of the war and post-war. And these actually have got shields. This is essentially what UNSC was pumping out after the Human Covenant War to replace their Paris and Starboard class ships. At least in the Avalanche, I want to say, or Advance. No, Avalanche it'll be.
What's the UNSC doing?
That almost seems to be a pattern with what I'm buying here. Let's prove these anchor stations so they can hold around a lot more. Yeah. Like the Infinity essentially, which does something else. Prove these star bases a bit. So I think we will look at attacking a few Covenant worlds this episode.
Situation update, please. Out clear with Admiral Cole.
Save again. So this might be a 25-minute video. Seems to stabilise since what's happened at the beginning. Famous last words as it crashes in 5 seconds. So one thing, a fantastic channel to watch, guys, is you got Space Dock, which is really good. You got stuff like Hidden Xperia if you want Halo stuff. Halo Cannon, I think it's Halo Cannon or Halo Follower. And you also, on a channel I like a lot and think his videos are amazing, is Eckhart's Ladder. I absolutely love his videos. I don't really watch him play stuff like, I don't really watch his gaming ones, but I love his like UNSC ship comparisons or things like this.
Research order complete. Orbital structure complete. Inbound UNSC reinforcements.
What's our mission?
Actually, I don't know why I just ordered all those to be built now when I've literally got the means here to build them. Yeah, an epoch on it, yeah. So I want more carriers.
Planet side infrastructure complete.
Super carrier reporting for duty.
Oh, they've appeared again with a fleet, that's annoying.
What's our mission?
the halberd, which is usable help. A few Athens as well. Longsword was the... Oh, I can't actually find one at the moment. He must have died. These were a standard UNSC fighter during the duration of the Halo... Well, the Halo events, or the Human Covenant War, I should say. Human Covenant War. Got Banshees in here as well. Well, this obviously hasn't got anything which is just going to murder my Mac cannon stations, so we'll be fine.
Ground forces are under planetary bombardment.
That's crashed again. Well, I can't sound shocks at this stage. Be back in a second. We'll load it again. Right, hello again. We'll try this one more time, we will. For I think today. So, well, we now know a bit cheating, but we almost now know that they are probably going to jump back at Roost, so we might as well assemble a decent sized force here. Save that again, as I've ordered up a few new units. Might do improving these even further. So they think they start with an autocannon, and you gradually upgrade and upgrade them, and they get stuff like archer missiles or coil guns. I think we have got well, no, we want microwave generators because these improve our supermax. I do believe, yes. We should get that as well. I wonder if the microwave generator ability stacks with Hood, because you're going to have to do more than one starbase. So Earth was surrounded by around, I think, 200 of these. That's really taken a long time to load for me.
Research order complete.
Oh, it's loading there. There is a new, oh, hello.
Where do you need fighters?
Kill this ship, the DDS class. This was the ship that the, well, I think was stolen by the Master Chief in Halo First Strike.
Inbound UNSC reinforcements.
I'm sorry, it's probably going to crash as I'm doing this anyway, but I know it's a glorious opportunity for a screenshot. So, the way I take my screenshots is you engage cinematic mode, Control Shift Z, obviously you have a button for your screenshots. I'll go far to say, I think I prefer the way the Punic looks to the Infinity. I really love the Punic. It's like, I absolutely adore the Infinity. I think it's such a cool ship, and I like the fact that UNSC finally have a ship that can actually wallop the Covenant. To be truthful, that's what makes it so cool.
Destroyer reporting.
So this one's got missiles now, as opposed to AA there, which is quite handy.
Like the view.
So we've dramatically improved the size of this fleet.
Research order complete.
Here you can see a Cradle class repair ship. They use, I think, these in the Battle of Breach and the Battle of Sigma Octonus. I think they used one of these to block the first barrage of Covenant plasma. So not many UNSC ships were destroyed by the initial barrage, and after that they returned fire, which was an ingenious move.
Inbound UNSC reinforcements.
Because they are absolutely enormous ships though.
UNSC forces have engaged the enemy.
Ooh, CAS class.
What's our mission?
To be honest, it might be an opportunity to consider attacking Malmore. But anyways, we're safe. The plans are to attack the Covenant with both of these decent sized fleets I've assembled, but this is more going to be a response fleet to anything incursions over here, and this fleet is more going to be the fleet that's going to actually lead the way. That's the overall plan. Hopefully more Artemises. Artemises are fantastic at sniping Covenant ships. But anyways, like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Sorry for all the crashing. What's happening at the moment? No idea why. I'm sure I'll figure out why it's doing it in the end. I'm filming me a message on my DB just saying why it could be happening. Not rude or anything, of course, because that's just being a dick. Anyways, like and subscribe, guys. Check out the mod, and I'll see you next time.